One hospital visit, one crucible moment, and 12 years later, a state-of-the-art Nelson Mandela's Children's Hospital that changes and saves the lives of thousands of children. My good friend Nana Magomola, a global board director of the International Women's Forum, the deputy chairperson of the Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital Trust, shares a story, a remarkable story. It is not simply a story about generous philanthropy and an extraordinary institution, the Nelson Mandela's Children's Hospital. It is also a masterclass in what Harvard's great leadership thinkers call crucibles, those intense, life-defining experiences that test our limits, that either break us or forge us in life-changing ways, that ignite authentic and adaptive change. In 2005, Nelson Mandela visited a young boy admitted to the Chris Hani Baragwanath Academic Hospital in Johannesburg, South Africa, the largest hospital in Africa. That little boy had been admitted with fatal third-degree burns covering 90% of his body. Instead of being placed in a specialized unit, burns unit, in a children's ward, he landed up in excruciating pain next to an intimidating adult patient in a mixed ward. The little boy didn't make it. His passing and that hospital visit touched Mandela deeply. It became a life-defining moment, a crucible. Nelson Mandela is well known for his deep love of children and for founding the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund, which was established to change the way society sees and treats its children. That one hospital visit became a life-defining moment, a crucible that ignited a mission, a mandate, and a movement that led to more than $6 billion in donor funding and led to the building of a state-of-the-art Nelson Mandela's Children's Hospital that 12 years later opened its doors to children, all children, irrespective of their means, to ensure that children were treated in a specialized state-of-the-art children's hospital. My Harvard Business School professors Bill George and Scott Snook, whose transformative course in authentic leadership transformed the way I think, act, and lead, built their teachings on a profound idea from Warren Bennis and Robert Thomas that the greatest leaders are forged in crucibles. Crucibles can be devastating. They can be awe-inspiring, but they are always defining. Nana Magomola's Mandela moment, a life-defining crucible, leaves us with 5 bold leadership takeaways. Firstly, crucibles are part of your leadership story. Recognize and reflect upon them. Secondly, crucibles help clarify your values and define your purpose. What do you care deeply about? What are you willing to fight for? What are you willing to compromise on or not? Thirdly, crucibles are not random. Number 4, they galvanize action. Nelson Mandela walked into that ward as a global statesman. He walked out a man on fire with a mission, a mandate, and ignited a movement. And finally, Mandela's adaptive leadership is more relevant than ever. In this turbulent and highly conflicted world, a world trying to deal with revolutionary change, with AI, with the climate crisis, and never-ending and senseless wars, we need a proven and powerful new way to think, act, and lead, and inspire hope today. So until next time, remember that leading boldly is about making these thoughtful, clear choices. And bold leadership is about taking bold action, just one small step at a time. One step for you. But together, as you recognize and reflect on these crucibles, these life-defining moments, a giant step for humanity. Take care and take thoughtful, bold action.